Organization 13 is one of the most pivotal groups of characters in the Kingdom Hearts series, but who are these people, and what do they want? Today on Game Rant, we're delving into the lore of Organization 13. So as we all know, this series has a ton of entries, ranging across multiple platforms, so we're going to go in release order to track everything we've learned about the organization, starting with 2002's debut title, Kingdom Hearts. In the first Kingdom Hearts game, we don't even see Organization 13 at all. That is, unless you're playing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the Final Mix version of the game, there's a new optional super boss added at the end, the Unknown. He says some mysterious, cryptic things to Sora before the fight, but then Sora whoops him and he leaves. We later find out that this Unknown is Xemnas, but we'll get there. Moving on to 2004's Chain of Memories, we finally get to see some organization members at work. Sora arrives at Castle Oblivion and meets a mysterious man in a black cloak. As he traverses the many floors of the castle, he meets several members of the mysterious organization. Larxene, Vexen, Lexaeus, Zexion, Marluxia, and fan favorite Axel all show up in this game to test Sora, all while keeping their true purpose a mystery. Kingdom Hearts loves speaking in riddles, and nobody does it better than the organization.
In this place to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Through cutscenes, we learn that the organization has an unknown purpose and are united to test Sora as he ventures through the castle. Unfortunately for them though, throughout the course of Sora's journey, he eliminates Larxene, Vexen, Marluxia, and Axel, or at least so he thinks, while Riku, in his own campaign, eliminates Lexaeus and Zexion, all while facing off against an evil replica of himself. Moving on to 2005's Kingdom Hearts 2, we start the game with Roxas, a blonde-haired kid living in Twilight Town, trying to figure out why weird things keep happening to him and his friends. He's eventually absorbed into Sora, and Sora's next adventure begins. He quickly learns that the organization members are all nobodies, an empty shell left behind when a person becomes a Heartless. Nobodies seek to regain their hearts and be complete again, and the organization will stop at nothing to achieve this goal. Sora quickly comes across the remaining members of the organization, and we learn that they're really called Organization 13, named after their 13 members, despite the fact that half of them were eliminated during the last game. Oops. These remaining members are Xigbar, Xaldin, Demyx, Saïx, Luxord, Axel, and Xemnas. As the game continues, the remaining organization members cause havoc in various Disney worlds, and Sora puts a stop to it, all culminating in a trip to the world that never was, Organization 13's headquarters. As Sora eliminates the remaining members one by one, they tease Sora's connection to Roxas, confusing him.
How could you, Roxas? That's Sora!
Sora eventually learns that Roxas is his nobody and was the 13th member of the organization. But now that Roxas has reunited with Sora and Sora has destroyed the other members, it all comes down to member number 1, Xemnas. We learn that Xemnas is no ordinary member of the organization. He's the nobody of Xehanort, Ansem the Wise's apprentice. Xehanort wanted to study darkness, so he split himself into two beings. The Heartless Ansem, who Sora defeated in Kingdom Hearts 1, and the nobody Xemnas, the final member of the organization. Xemnas proves to be a difficult battle, but Sora defeats him, ending Organization 13 once and for all. Or does he? Our next game is 2009's Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, where we play as Roxas, the newest member of Organization 13. This game offers a great insight into what daily life was like for organization members, along with the revelation that there was a 14th member of the organization, Xion. Roxas and Xion quickly become friends, and along with Axel, spend all their free time together. However, it's eventually revealed that Xion is actually a replica created by Vexen to store Sora's memories, and that she, like Roxas, must eventually fuse back with Sora so that he can be complete again. So Roxas and Xion fight so that Xion can return to Sora, and it's all very sad. The lore takes a huge turn in 2010's Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. We play as Terra, Aqua, and Ven, three Keyblade-wielding friends who fall under the influence of Master Xehanort. But wait, we already know a Xehanort, the apprentice from Kingdom Hearts 2, so what's the relationship there? We'll soon find out. Throughout the game, Terra is manipulated by Xehanort into succumbing to the darkness. Meanwhile, Ven is facing off with Vanitas, who we find out is the embodiment of the dark half of his heart. The trio face off with Master Xehanort and Vanitas in the Keyblade Graveyard, where Vanitas is defeated and Master Xehanort places his heart inside of Terra, taking control of him and becoming Terra Xehanort. We then find out that Terra Xehanort is Apprentice Xehanort from the flashbacks in Kingdom Hearts 2. So, quick recap, Xehanort puts his heart into Terra. They become Terra Xehanort, who becomes Apprentice Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 2. Apprentice Xehanort then becomes Ansem Seeker of Darkness, the antagonist of Kingdom Hearts 1, and Xemnas, the antagonist of Kingdom Hearts 2. It's quite the origin story, but buckle up because it's now time for 2012's Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which complicates the lore even further. In this game, we find out that when nobodies and their Heartless are defeated, they become recompleted, returning to their original form. So Axel is now Lee, his original self, along with the rest of the organization. Some of them, including Lee, switch over to Sora's side, leaving missing slots in the organization's ranks. Master Xehanort from Birth by Sleep is now back and reveals that the real purpose of Organization 13 was to find 13 vessels for Xehanort's heart. New members of what is now known as the real Organization 13 are assembled from across the series, including Ansem from Kingdom Hearts 1 and Riku's replica from Chain of Memories. Xehanort attempts to make Sora into a vessel, but his friends save him. They go talk to Yensid for a lore dump, and Kingdom Hearts 3 is ready to begin. So finally, in 2019's Kingdom Hearts 3, Master Xehanort's plan is ready to come to fruition. Sora and his friends have assembled 7 Guardians of Light, and Master Xehanort has assembled 13 vessels for his heart, forming the real Organization 13. It's composed of Master Xehanort, a time-traveling young Xehanort, Terra Xehanort, Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku's replica from Chain of Memories, along with Xigbar, Sayax, Luxord, Marluxia, Larxene, and Xion. The two sides battle at the Keyblade Graveyard and form the Keyblade, which would allow Xehanort to control Kingdom Hearts and reform the world. Luckily, Sora and the other Guardians of Light are able to stop him, and Master Xehanort willingly moves on to some sort of afterlife, ending Organization 13 once and for all. Or at least for now. In an epilogue at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, we see that Xigbar is alive and is actually the ancient apprentice of the Master of Masters, Luxu. So what will Luxu do in Kingdom Hearts 4, and will the organization return? Only time will tell.